if you're marrying to someone, it's your responsibility to care about that person. It's not about sex, it's not about love, it's about
Yeah.
humanity. It's someone being happier with you, talk with that person. It might be something hard for you, it will be definitely turn into blessing in
Oh,
disguise.
it might.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, this is Vikash.
Tell me, why do you want to learn English?
Of course, it's because just it's about communication skills, and it's so important, to make a fascinating communication with anyone, and that could be the
Hmm.
first reason. And secondly, it's just about to express your all points that you want to speak to the person, and English speaking is very much required. I mean,
Yeah.
it become open completely. The world is completely open to to just make the communication with anyone. That's the reason.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. So tell me some information about yourself then, please.
Well, Miss, I'm not gonna tell a lot actually about myself because of the reason, because every single day I have to speak those things, but little bit only. Like I am a student, as I said. All right, so I've been teaching as a part time to be independently free. All right, and furthermore, I have been doing so many things. I mean, I'm a kind of very ambitious boy. You can say like that.
Okay. Yeah.
It's also kind
Okay,
of
so
different.
you say
Yeah.
you explain this to everybody, yeah, every single day on Cambly, yeah? So why don't you just stay with one or two teachers?
I mean, there are some reasons actually. It's not about one teachers. The communication always you learn the most if you interact with a different personality.
Yeah.
The first reason. Second reason, with the one teacher, definitely there are so many things to learn. But when you varies the teacher, you could learn more than enough. Yes or no? And I believe I'm the man who is learning fast and adopting the things. So for me, making conversation with so many personalities,
Uh-huh.
it's kind of fruitful. That's working
Oh,
out.
okay. If
And
that works for
definitely,
you, then that's fine.
furthermore, Miss, I used to always come up with the topics, very interesting and very kind of, I mean, I don't know how do I describe my topics, but definitely. Who take
Okay,
the topic?
okay.
Do you want me to take the raw topic? I've,
Yes, you decide the topic then. Go on.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I've got that. I mean, I made up my mind for the topic. So the topic is, just let me know, are you comfortable or not with this topic? Because it's kind of, serious something, serious things. All right.
Go on then.
The topic is about marital rape. Marital rape.
Marital rape.
Yeah. I did you understand this?
Yes, I understand it.
Amazing. All right. So I do not need to describe anything. Of course, you understand all things about these things. And this is especially, I mean, one of the most important thing to be discussed in the society. All right. Because, in rural areas especially, the marriages are done just because of exchanging values or money or dowry. All right. And hence the love does not exist. So what happened is that because to, I mean, women are kind of emotional. So they used to, for their dignity or kind of modesty of women, they never used to say or disclose these things. But it really happens. If you search the Google or something like that, you're gonna encounter with so many facts. And I was
Mm-hmm.
completely astounded and amazed with those things. I mean, not amazed, but astonished.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Astonished.
what I got that is, in all over the world, 40%, 40% marriages, in 40% marriages, just,
Mm-hmm.
marital rape are happened. All
Mm-hmm.
right. And 77% are not reported. So I thought this will be the best topic for the day. What do you say, man?
Okay, no problem. Go on then.
So I'm
You
gonna I'm
take
gonna
the
pop some
lead.
questions. I'm gonna pop some questions. So you're gonna you should, I mean, you should answer with your own way, with your own point of thoughts or views. And accordingly,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna share my own point of thoughts. All right. So the first
Okay.
question is this. The first question is, I mean, what do you think? Why does it happen? What's your take on this? Why does it happen?
I think it happens sometimes because the women don't feel that they are strong enough to say no.
They are strong enough to say no. All right.
Because
Oh,
some
yeah,
women
exactly.
are disempowered.
I
For
gotcha. I
example,
gotcha.
in different religions, I am Christian. I am married to a Muslim man. And
Huh?
some in people in the Muslim, you're not Muslim, are you? You're Sikh? Are you Sikh?
Indian, not Sikh.
No, Sikh, Indian. Okay.
I don't know these kind of religious things. I'm so sorry, but Christian, or Muslim, I definitely understand. But if I have to define myself, being which religion I am not the best. I'm not the right one.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying, so sometimes in the Muslim culture, women are disempowered to feel like the man is in charge and whatever the man says has to happen. Whereas that's not true. It's women should be just as powerful as the man.
definitely, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So this can be the reason. And don't you think there might be other reasons?
Of course, there might be other reasons,
Okay,
but I can't
I
think of any
definitely.
just right now.
No, generally, what happened is that, of course, because women's are, are not supposed to say everything what they feel. They have to
Exactly.
in the heart, just to, I mean, make their family members feel special
Mm-hmm.
about everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, the things which are visible is not like that. It never happens like that, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
believe, what happened is that it's just because the mindset that has been given by the society. I mean, if a man is doing something, kind of abusing
Uh-huh.
his wife, or doing
Uh-huh.
any kind of bad things, so
Yeah.
he's always, the action is always appreciated. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. And this is something that has been inculcated in everyone's mind, and which is completely wrong.
Yes.
Exactly.
Totally wrong. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And when it comes to, women, they are not, they never they are not dominating. Yes or no?
No.
Of course, they might have affairs because it's general, it happens. And there are so many reasons actually. First of all, the gap difference, if you're marrying to someone who is so, I mean, who's so aged, so you can't feel that, kind of closeness. And hence,
Mm-hmm.
I hope you understand that things never
Yeah,
work
I
out.
understand. Yeah. Yeah.
First thing.
Totally
Second,
understand.
exactly. Secondly, what happened is that, as I already mentioned, that just because of these money exchanges, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
parents are taking the care of the daughters in rural areas, and hence they tie the note. I mean, they tie the note of their daughters with someone who is kind of having all the stuff.
Yeah.
The things never work out because
Mm-hmm.
my thought was that she's not mature enough. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, the second reason. And the third reason is, I mean, these are the special reasons which happens mostly. And so, what do you think? I mean, if just I'm asking, if a girl is being abused, and forced for sex and all those things,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of I mean, what kind of actions she can take if this marital rape is not, I mean, decriminalized. I mean, it's not criminalized in that country. What
Mm-hmm.
sort of actions can she take?
I really, I am not, I don't research this topic at all. So this is a completely new topic to me, to be
Oh my
honest.
gosh. But
Yeah.
have a thought. What I mean, if something happens with you like that, then how you gonna respond with that? How you
But
gonna?
whether you are married or not, even if someone tries to rape you and you're married, if your husband tries to have sex with you and you say no, that is
Yeah.
still classed as rape, whether you are married or not. So it is still a criminal offense if you're married or not.
But as I already mentioned, there's no rule about this marital rape in that country, and there are so many countries. If you can check it out, you're gonna encounter with so many countries where this is completely, I'm not a criminal activities. It's not a crime anymore. So that's what
Maybe
I'm.
I would. In England, you would go and see your doctor. Maybe you would go and seek professional help. Your doctor.
Psychological doctor. Oh my God.
No, you would go and see like your doctor to get it reported, obviously, because you can't go to the police because it's not an offence. So you
Okay.
would go, to if your doctor, if the person ever left any marks, like if he hit you and there's marks, if there's cuts or anything, then you should go to the police.
I mean, it's see what is the important part of this marital rape is that, I mean, you can't blame the person with anything. All right, because the person is going to force you. It's not something like they are going to beat you. Are you getting me? Just because you are the marriage, I mean, you are the married woman, so you have to do those things. I mean, you are supposed to do with that person. Yes or no?
Yes,
And
but if you don't
this is
want
how
to
the
say,
people are gonna take it. If you say that, he's forcing me to have the sex, that
mm,
won't make the sense. Getting me?
but you shouldn't be forced to do anything that you don't want to do.
I mean, see, this is the reality of the life that I have been observing in my society. I don't know about England because England is quite developed place, but as far as India is concerned, it's not that much developed. So these things are, something that we have to, definitely talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So tell me, okay, so if you was in that position then, if you was married, yeah,
Uh, I'm an educated
what,
man. I won't do anything these things.
right, okay, so you think it's wrong,
I mean, definitely wrong. Exactly. If you are doing something,
but
with
you've
not
just
knowing
said
of
you're
that person.
supposed to do, you've just said you're supposed to do that thing if you're married.
I mean, it's a kind of diplomatic answer I'm going to give you, but believe me, if you're marrying to someone, it's your responsibility to care about that person. It's not about sex, it's not about love, it's about
Yeah.
humanity. It's kind of your own natural things. Okay, if someone is feeling happier with you, then just be away with that. Ask the reason what happened, and try to understand the person. Okay, if he is definitely right, then please, all right, free her from the stuff. All right, and so the best answer is to just talk with that person. All right,
Exactly, yeah, just talk, yeah.
just talk with the person, and what she wants, give that, because it might be something hard for you, but you have to accept that for the long term it will be definitely turn into blessing in
But
disguise.
it might not be as easy as that. So if that man is raping that woman and it turns violent, so if he's having sex with her and she really doesn't want it and it's happening all of the time, then that is not right. That is not normal.
Oh well, see, it depends. I mean, the behavior they are actually having with them. Are they respecting or not? Because in any relation, maybe they are couple, they are girlfriend, boyfriend. I mean, kind of growth is important. If you're not growing in that growth or something, like respect is so much important. If you're not respecting the partner, you won't feel awesome
Exactly.
about it.
Uh-huh. If you care about your partner, you wouldn't force them to have sex.
Of course, of course. But believe. Okay, so the last question I'm gonna ask you: what do you feel? I mean, this should be criminalized or decriminalized?
Criminalized.
Definitely. So
Definitely. What do you
every
think?
coin has a two faces, as it is said. Every coin has a two faces, because we cannot blame only the men. To be honest, because girls are taking the advantage of these rules. To be honest, what happened is that if a girl is a money seeker, or her family is a money seeker, then what? She's gonna file the cases, and she will sue you with this marital rape, and you won't have the anything. I mean, marital rape is what you can't show kind of the things, the mark. I mean, it's about the sex, and you are doing that because you have already done that with that person. So,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
who's
But
gonna blame you? And the secondly, maybe she loves the other person just because of the pressure of their parents. She just tied the note with you. That
yeah.
could be the well. So she doesn't feel that good with engaging with you or doing those things with you. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. That's right. But that is why I don't believe in arranged marriages. I think you should go and find the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with because of that. If that happens, then you're going to be unhappy for the rest of your life and you won't have a voice to say, no, I don't like
Oh,
this. What you're
last but
doing.
not the least, in India, this love marriage is definitely not working out. Not working
No,
out at all. I've
no.
already had this topic with other tutor, and when I went to the details, I was quite surprised. You know,
Yeah,
so I don't know, but what matter is about your mindset. Always
of course.
respect
Okay,
others.
but we only have 10 seconds left. So it was a very different lesson, that. Very good.
Yes. Okay. I hope you
Okay,
enjoyed the lesson, because I'm a
I
kind of
did.
who you talk with these things. I'm so sorry, if you
No
haven't learned
problem.
the
No
lesson.
problem.